how do I succeed on LinkedIn? How do I succeed on LinkedIn? What do I need to do in order for me to be more successful on LinkedIn? And I said, what does more successful mean? Success is relative. Did you know that success is relative? Not like your relative. We're not talking about the relative you no longer talk to. We're talking about success. Success is relative. So, what does success look like for you? What is success? Success, you got to look success close in the face, like this. You got to look it really close in the face. What does success look like for you? Well, for me, success on LinkedIn is getting more exposure, more credibility, and booking more meetings. That's what success looks like for me. So, do you know what success looks like for you? Most people don't. If you don't know what success looks like, it might be looking at you right in the face and you might not even notice it. Most people, they're just using hope. Hope is a great thing, it's just not a great strategy. So, if you want a better strategy, write strategy in the comments below. And I will share a strategy that works for me and my clients on how to use LinkedIn, because the right strategy will save you a decade. So I hope you smash the like button and you write the word strategy below so I can share this unique LinkedIn strategy that works for me and my clients. Now, realize that before you start doing anything on LinkedIn, you need to have a strategy. Before you start doing anything in life, you need to have a plan. What's the plan? What are you going to do? So, the first part of strategy is having a plan. So, write plan in the chat. Now, there are three types of plans: there's a business plan, there's a marketing plan, and there is a LinkedIn plan. What is your business plan? What is your marketing plan? And what is your LinkedIn plan? Now, many people, their plan is to make as much money as possible. That's not a plan. That's a dream. That's a wish. Having a dream and having a wish is fine, but that's not going to get you to your goal. Your goal is not about desire. Your goal is connected to what you truly want and what is truly reasonable and the actions that you need to take in order for you to achieve that. There are ways to be able to get results from LinkedIn without you putting in a ton of effort, but it's still going to take work. You're still going to have to take some actions. Depending on how aggressive your plan is, your business plan, then your marketing plan will change depending on your business plan. And then, depending on the aggressive level of your marketing plan, then you need to change your LinkedIn plan depending on how many leads you need and the quality of those leads. And are you going to take a networking, marketing, or prospecting approach? There's a big difference between networking, marketing, and prospecting. I was talking about this in my class yesterday, and somebody said, Joe, is there really a big difference between networking, marketing, and prospecting? I have a question for you. Are you more into networking? Are you more into marketing? Or are you more into prospecting? Let me know in the comments which one you're mostly into. And also tell me where in the world you're dialing in from. Take a moment and share with me where you're dialing in from. I see Diane is talking about business, marketing, and wishing. It's business plan, marketing plan, and LinkedIn plan. Now, I have a call coming up in about 20 minutes, but I decided I'm still going to go on LinkedIn Live. Today's episode number 28. My goal is to do 244 episodes of LinkedIn Live. And in every episode, I'm going to be sharing some insights that'll help you be able to start leveraging LinkedIn more strategically. My goal is to help you succeed. My goal is to help you find your goals and to help you achieve those goals. And the only way that I can help you achieve your goal is if I know what your goal is. So tell me, is it networking, building more relationships? Is it marketing, getting more people to know that you exist? Or is it prospecting, which is essentially qualifying people to help them be able to determine, are they the right people for your business? Is it likely for them to want to invest money with you? And in what time frame? There's a concept called BANT, BANT. You can write that down and you can pop it in the comments. What is BANT? BANT is a method to be able to determine if somebody is qualified or somebody's not qualified to do business with you. So you have to put people through a framework, a criteria that allows you to determine if you should be even following up with this person. Because if you follow up with the wrong people, then you're not going to be able to really get results, even if they actually get on the phone with you, even if they actually have a relationship with you. It's not going to help you. So you need to have a BANT approach, and I'll get into what that means. But in terms of strategy, When it comes to building your business, marketing, or LinkedIn strategy, it helps to work with somebody that can support to make sure they write down your strategy. If your strategy isn't written down, it's not a strategy. It's a dream. It's a goal. It's something in your head. It's an idea. You got to put it down. Then you got to figure out who are the right people that you want to target. In my recent post, I said people fall into three categories. Category number one is your prospects, the people that ideal customers that you want to be able to build a relationship with and eventually turn them into a client. The second part is your centers of influence, your COI. Those are the people that are likely to refer business to you. They work with your ideal clients. And then there are the supporters, the people that you could use as vendors, the people that you could use as idea generators, the people that you could use as maybe engaging with your content or leaving you recommendations or just in general, people to talk to, the supporters. So those are the types of people that you want to make sure are connections on LinkedIn. Now, you may have not known this, but LinkedIn allows you to have up to 30,000 connections. And every connection on LinkedIn also becomes a follower. So you can become an influencer on LinkedIn, or might I call it a thought leader on LinkedIn, without a ton of effort because you can easily send connection requests to people on LinkedIn. And if you want more exposure, if you want more credibility, if you want authority in your industry, if you want to get on the phone with more people that are in the position to either do business with you, refer business to you, or support your dreams and goals, then learning how to leverage LinkedIn is essential. I'd love to share with you some insights on how to do that and also how to do that with our AI that helps you leave comments. So I'm going to share my screen right now and share with you how that works. Now, there is a third component to marketing, networking, and LinkedIn strategy, and that is making sure you understand your promise, your brand promise. Now, February is starting tomorrow. That means I'm going to be announcing the two books that I'm going to be reading and talking about in February. So stay tuned and let me know what books you plan on reading in February. There were two books that I shared that I read in January, and I'm excited about sharing those insights in my upcoming LinkedIn newsletter, which I'll be sharing briefly. Okay, so if you go to my recent posts, you'll notice people have been leaving comments for me. Now, I don't always have the time to reply to every single person's comment. So I use a tool that allows me to reply to comments just like this. You see, I press generate and it just simply generates a comment just like that. You see, it even tags the person. I just have to click in, tag it, read what she said, and then hit reply. Okay, it has to make sense. The reply has to make sense. But more times than not, it makes so much sense and it happens so quickly that I'm able to just simply tag the person. It acknowledges what they said. You see that? And then boom, just like that, I replied. And it helped me be able to stay top of mind with that connection and also reward that person. I'm literally rewarding the person for commenting. And that reward gives them a dopamine hit. And that dopamine hit allows them to come back for more when they need more dopamine. So you want to be giving people dopamine hits with your LinkedIn. And one of the ways to do that is to reply to comments. So I try to reply to every single comment that I get on LinkedIn. I also leave comments on people's posts. So if I go to the homepage of LinkedIn, I'll notice that Helena said finally he's home. And she talks about she's waited for her husband to be released from the army where he belongs, blah, blah, blah. So now I'm going to press go. I'm going to press generate, and I'm going to leave a thoughtful comment that aligns with the post that she posted. So I'm going to say, thrilled to hear that your COO, aka husband, is heading home, Helena. The precision of a logical officer truly shines through the ESN seamless events. Can't wait to see the magic unfold with Michael back in action. Count me in as your top notch networking masterclass interested. So I'm going to take out count me in because I'm not interested really. Not that I have something against her. I just like, I'm not really interested in the marketing networking class. I'm not going to lie, but I am going to tag her and I'm going to acknowledge her. Again, she has 40 comments. I'm one of those comments. Very, very nice. Now I'm going to go back and I'm going to find this person over here. He wrote Sales Navigator and LinkedIn Sales Navigator. I'm going to go ahead and leave him a comment just like that. I'm going to generate a comment. And this way, what I'm going to do is stay top of mind with one of my clients, Perry. Perry's a dear client of mine, very nice guy. You see, I'm going to leave a comment showing him that I actually care about him. Steven, also great guy, also great client of mine. I'm going to go ahead, read his post. He posted this 15 hours ago, and I'm going to say that I am a one percenter. I'm definitely a one percenter. Jim, your emphasis on a marathon of success is spot on. As a fellow advocate of perseverance, I found that breaking down goals into bite-sized, actionable 1% is tangible reality. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to tag Jim, and I'm going to say, love seeing Ryan in the comments too. Okay, so that just took me an extra few seconds, and now I'm able to do that just like that. I'm going to stop sharing my screen for a moment because I want to emphasize something to you. If you want to be successful on LinkedIn, you got to take action. And with artificial intelligence, the action that you take will be so much faster. My goal is to give people a voice on artificial intelligence on LinkedIn using AI. I want to give you a voice. So let me know where in the world you're dialing in from. I'm going to show you some more things that you can do with AI because I still have some more time to share today. But I'm curious to know where you're dialing in from. And also give this a round of applause or a thumbs up right now. If you can, give this a round of applause or a thumbs up. I want to see how many little round of applause and thumbs up come up. My goal is to be able to make a difference for people. And I've had many businesses in my life, and not every business that I've had has added massive value to my clients. Sometimes it added value, but not massive value. For the first time, I've developed a piece of technology that helps me be able to add massive value to my clients for a very minimal fee. And might I say, for free. And if they want to upgrade to premium, they can. But now I have the ability to help tens of thousands of people. And I want to make this a reality. And I want you to be in with me. I want you to be in with me, not just as a client, but as a person who sees what I'm trying to do and wants to let the world know about this because I'm on a mission. I want you to be on this mission with me. This mission to help people be more social, this mission to be able to make a difference for people, this mission to educate people on how to be able to make a difference for them. Like, just how do you win more business? How do you get more clients? Like, how do you do that stuff? For me, it's about having a strategy first. Once you have the right strategy, then you have to get the right assets in order. Once you have the right assets in order, then you need to move on and start taking the right actions. Actions speak louder than words. But those words on LinkedIn can persuade and influence people to do business with you, to refer business to you, to connect with you, to grow your business. Most people are just not taking consistent action. Are you taking consistent action? Do you feel like you have the plan to get to success? Are you having enough meetings in your life? If you're not having enough meetings, I can help you book more meetings. I have 1,000 meetings a year. 1,000 meetings a year. And if I wanted 2,000, 3,000, 5,000 meetings and I had the time to do it, I can do it. I can book as many meetings as I want. There's no limit to how many meetings I can book. That's a powerful thing to say because most people don't have that ability to book as many meetings as they want. I can show you how to do that. And I'd like to show you how to do that. And I'd like to show you how to do that with AI. So if you want to learn, just write "I want to learn" in the chat. Again, not this is not for everyone. This is for people who want to succeed, for people who want to be a thought leader, for people who want to be able to share, for people who want to be able to grow. If you want to share, if you want to grow, if you want to make a difference, then comment with me. Let me know that you're in with me. Let me know that you see me. Say I see you in the comments. I want to know who actually sees me. Who's here? Who's watching? Are there real humans here? Give this a like so I can see that you're with me. I love seeing who's with me. Now, LinkedIn is very different than Facebook. So I'm going to do a side by side comparison right now of LinkedIn and Facebook so you guys can see the difference between the two. So I'm going to share my screen one more time. And this time I'm going to share entire screen. Go like this, share my entire screen. Now you can see my LinkedIn. I'm going to open up Facebook right here. And I'm going to show you the difference between LinkedIn and Facebook. Okay. So we have LinkedIn on one side. We have Facebook on the other side, just like this. Okay, let me just make sure that I can see this. I'm going to pull up Restream. Okay, good. I can see LinkedIn and Facebook side by side. All right, so let's pull it up. Let's pull it up. All right, so Facebook, let me look at my profile on Facebook. Facebook has a background banner. I'm going to look at my profile on LinkedIn. LinkedIn also has a background banner. I have 4,000 friends on Facebook. I have 46,000 followers on LinkedIn. I don't have a link where people can go to learn more about contact info here. There isn't really contact info. Instead, there's a section called About. In the About, it shows some information about me. I can put my phone number, I can put where I work, where I live. But over here, there's a lot more information that you can add in your About section. Look how much information I have, how many links I have, how many icons. There's no like place here where you can kind of really like detail out who you are and what you do and all that information. I have some work and education. I have some places I lived. I have some basic contact info. I have some family and relationships, details about me. You see, a little bit of details about me. But people have to like really dig in order for them to find that. Whereas over here, I can see everything in just one shot. You see, I can see the details about a person, but it's kind of like hard. A lot of people just don't know how to do it. There are customers that are asking me, Joe, can you create some classes on how to leverage LinkedIn and how to leverage Facebook together with LinkedIn? So if you're interested in that, write Facebook plus LinkedIn in the comments, and I'll be happy to share that with you. Now, if I click on my friends here on LinkedIn, on Facebook, and then I click on my network, it's called a network. So here it's called friends, and here it's called a network. And I click on connections here, you'll notice something interesting. These are my connections. They're listed like this, you see? And I could change it by recently added or by first name, last name, or I can search with filters and I can filter that out. You see? Over here, I see all friends recently added. I see birthdays. These are all the different birthdays that are happening on Facebook. I see work related connections, work related friends. You see? I see high school, people related to my high school. I see current city, people that are in my current city. I should update my current city. Hometown, people that are from my hometown. I see followers, people that are following me. And I see following people that I'm following because you can unfollow people. And also, apparently, they have company pages as well. And it's sorted by most recent. So if I want to click on all friends and I want to find all the people that are named David, I just search David over here. But I can't see people that are CEOs or anything like that. I could just see David. You see, David. Over here, if I click on all filters and I type in David, I could see the word David. You see, David. But I can also put in the title, like CEO. You see that? I put in the title, CEO, and I press show results. It'll show me all the results that are David, 170 results. Over here, it doesn't quite tell me a specific number. You could just keep scrolling and scrolling and scrolling and pull all the Davids. You see that I'm pulling all the Davids that I have. And it gets to the bottom, and then it shows photos, and then it shows videos, and then it shows reels, and then it shows check-ins, and then it shows sports, movies, TVs, videos, whatever, likes, and so on. But if you scroll up, you'll see all the different Davids that I'm connected to here, and I can message each one of these Davids, and I can say something like, "Hey, David, happy to be connected to you on Facebook." Okay, so I wrote, "Hey, David, happy to be connected to you on Facebook." Okay, I'm going to copy that. Now I'm going to send that to all of the Davids that I'm connected to. I'm going to click message and press send. See that? I'm sending messages to these people. Now I can easily send a message to all these Davids. You see that one? When did I don't even know when I messaged these people last. But if I want to send them, I just hover over them. I press message and I just said, "Hey, David." Okay. And I hover over and I just message. You see, and a lot of these people I haven't messaged in a while. So it's good for me to message these people here. There's a limited amount of messages that I could send out on a daily basis to my Facebook connections. But on LinkedIn, look at this. I can send messages also. You see that? I click on message and a message box pops up and I can send them a message and I can use AI to customize the message to every single person that I send a message to. So you see, I'm going to control click on these, open them in a new tab, and I can load them and learn a lot about them. So if I opened up, for example, this David Migden in a new tab, I control click on it too. I don't have much information about David Migden. I kind of see him here. I know he's part of the executives association with me, but I don't see a ton of information about him here. Okay, so I'm going to message him right now, and I'm going to say, "Great to be connected on Facebook." And if I pull him up on LinkedIn, there's no real way for me to pull him up on LinkedIn from Facebook. But when we're going to be optimizing our app to help you be able to do things like that. If I want to message this guy David here, I can send him the same thing. Hey David, happy to be connected to you on LinkedIn. You see that? I changed that to LinkedIn over here. He's an Inc. 500 CEO. It's a very, very big difference. Facebook and LinkedIn are very different. So hopefully you enjoyed that. I don't know if you enjoyed that or not, but right, Joe, I enjoyed that if you actually enjoyed it. I can definitely walk you through my process of how I network on Facebook. I do network on Facebook. I do network on LinkedIn. I do network on Instagram. So I'm happy to share with you the different ways that I do it on different platforms. But I want to let you know that I'm here to support you. I'm here to help you grow your business. If you want to learn how to be able to get 1,000 meetings booked per year, then you might want to join our boot camp. Write boot camp in the chat. It starts on February 7th, and I will show you how to book 1,000 meetings per year. If that's your goal, or 500 meetings per year, how to track it, how to make sure that you're doing it consistently. There's a lot of activity that needs to be done in order to achieve that. You're not suddenly just going to go book a meeting. But, yesterday's LinkedIn Live, I showed you how I found somebody who was interesting and I went into her calendar, and I have a meeting booked today at 4:45 with her, and I'll update you on what happened with that meeting. But you guys saw me book a meeting. You're seeing me reach out to people. You're seeing me do the work. I do the work myself. I spend a minimum of 15 minutes every single day, but I do it strategically. I strategically do things. I don't just do things randomly. So if you want to be more strategic this year, just write strategic in the chat. I'll send you some information. And I hope you come to my next training sessions. I'm going to do these LinkedIn Lives 244 times this year. And I'm doing it mainly for the AI to create content for me. That's why I'm doing it. I also want to connect and build a relationship with you and kind of get to know you. And every time you join in with me, every time you leave a comment, I see you. Know that I see you, that I see your profile, that I see who you are. I want to learn more about you. I want to learn more about what you do for a living. So take a moment in the comments and write a paragraph of what you do for a living, and prepare that paragraph somewhere on your computer as a template so that you can use that paragraph over and over and over and over. I'm going to create a section in Evi AI called snippets that allows you to store these little templates. And I'll guide you as to which templates to use. And it'll be for premium users that they can use lots of different snippets and save them and organize them. So if you want to join, I'd love for you to join, and I'll talk to you soon. Boom. Thank you for being here with me. Let me know what you do for a living in the chat. I'd love to see it.